I'm a little nervous, and I am generally a little nervous. It's sort of it's a standing condition, but I have this habit where, I don't know if you guys do it, where you phone, wallet, keys, you know, they just, yeah, like everything's there. And I got it because my mother gave me a gift. I needed a wallet, and she said, oh, I have a wallet, and she goes into the cupboard, and she pulls out this wooden box, and she opens it, and she gets like another wooden box, and we're several boxes in, and she pulls out this gorgeous leather wallet, and it's got flowers all engraved on one side. The sides have been really carefully stitched, and has GRH, like hand embossed, or whatever leathering wallet process does that. And I say, what is this? I can't take it. And she goes, no, it's fine. We just have it around. I say, no, but what is it? She goes, well, it's your great-grandfather's wallet. He made it in high school. It's like, I didn't make anything in high school. And I said, this is a lot to carry around. She goes, no, you'll be fine. Just be careful. So I go back to school, and I actually go abroad for college, and I go to London for a semester. And like first week, kid comes in distraught. He's like, they stole my phone on the tube. They just grabbed it, and then they were gone. I'm just walking around like this constantly in London. And then slowly, like months pass. The wallet's still there. I got it. I haven't disgraced the family legacy. And so I go to a show, and it's one of those shows where you have to wait all night to get tickets. So it's like 3 a.m., and I'm standing on the street, and it's cold, and I'm kind of stamping my feet, and this man comes up, and he's very drunk, visibly, sort of like straight out of Central Casting. He even has the bottle sort of as evidence, and he's stumbling, and he bumps into me, and he drops the bottle, and he makes a whole mess. Oh. Yeah, and he smashes the bottle, and so I cleaned it up, and I get him on his way, and I think, God, that was weird. And I run. I just start like running, power running down the street, and then after a block, I go, where am I going? And I say, okay, I find this woman on the street, and I go, ma'am, have you seen a man? He was very drunk, but he was not drunk. That was a trick, and he was drunk, and have you seen him? And so I keep running, and I see a side alley, and I go, I'm gonna run down that, and I see another one, I'm gonna run down that, and I'm like 5 alleys in, and I turn this corner, and I see him and his friend, and they're like up against the wall, going through my wallet, kind of, you know. And they see me. And it's around now that I start assessing like my relative intimidatory qualities, which are nil. Like if it was like a preteen child with a mouse in its pocket, he could have looked at him and like, yeah, we outnumber him, we're good. And so immediately they look at each other, they put the wallet away, and they go, you know, what do you want? I say, I just start spewing without control. I just say, it's my great-grandfather's wallet. He made it in high school. His initials are on it, GRH. It's GRH Henninger because he made it in high school, because he's my great-grandfather, because it's his wallet, because he made it in high school, because GRH is on it. It's his wallet. He made it in high school. And you can tell these guys are like, God, this is a horrible theft. This is really going downhill. This kid is insane. So they're saying, you know, no, we didn't steal it. No, you got the wrong guy. And I just, no stopping. Whatever they say, you know, you must have the wrong guy. No, it's you, because it's GRH, because he made it in high school. And they're saying, the only time I stop is he goes, you're being racist. And I'm like, no, I'm a very progressive person, because he made it in high school. And we're going and going, and finally he says, you know what, stop, we're walking away. And if you follow us, I will cut you. Do you understand? So he starts walking away, and I see someone walk by, and I go, help, please, he made it in high school. And so the guy doesn't even look, walks away, but the 2 men who have robbed me turn around, they come, and they shove me against the wall, and he goes, what is your problem? What are you doing? And his friend goes, no, yalla habibi, let's just go. And I shout, habibi! Because I took Arabic in college a while ago, and I know that word. And so I'm like, I can do this, I can plan this. And instead, I just start saying every word I remember. Habibi, marhaba, al-umam al-mutahida dijaj, which they're very surprised, because what I've just said is, my darling chicken, the United Nations, welcome. But we have the moment, and his friend goes, in Arabic, he goes, you speak Arabic? And I say, yes, you speak Arabic. Oh, a little. Oh, I speak a little bit too. Oh, really? Where did you learn it? Well, I studied it in, I'm going to my phrases now. I studied it in the school, which I attended. Which school did you attend? Oh, I attended this. And we're having a polite little conversation, and this guy is like having the worst night of his life. And so we're going back and forth, and he goes, you know what, listen, mate, you probably dropped your wallet, yeah? Yeah. So we're going to just retrace your steps, and we're going to find it. Yeah, sound good? Good. So he's walking ahead of us, trying to make distance, because behind him we're chatting, how many siblings is it that you have in the family which you have? I have 4 siblings I have in the family that I have. How many siblings do you have? And finally, out of his pocket drops my ID card. I pick it up and I go, this is mine, my wallet. He made it in high school. And so he shoves his hand into my pocket and he says, well then, I bet your wallet will turn up, but we've got to go, understand? And so he walks away, and I stay just like a deer, frozen. Thank you.